Sio kuepa, ikagonga pavement. After kugonga pavement, ikaruka mpaka ikavuka kwa barabara hii ingine ya kuteremuka. Kufika hapo kuna lori ilikuwa inatoka mbele. So venye ime lose control, ile gari ikaigonga, ikaendelea kuisukuma, ndio hiyo kichwa ikaanguka kwa bridge chini. Alafu driver wenye alikuwa ndani akatoka na akaruka. Alafu hiyo gari ya mafuta yenye imeanguka hapo kwa bridge ikalipuka.
Na hapo tu ndio kuna road ilikuwa inateremuka. Nayo ndio imegonga, hiyo imecross barabara yenye ilikuwa napanda bio, na hapo venye ile side ilikuwa inaenda kuna tunnel. Hapo ndio imekuja ikacross barabara, na hapo tu moto ikaanza nilikuwa kwa ubali, moto ukaanza tu instant. Na hiyo cabin ikahang na ikaanza kuchomeka. Yes. Mimi nikajaribu kukimbia, gari yangu nilikuwa nimeacha car wash. Moshi imejaa, kujaribu kukimbia kutoa gari, watu wakaniambia nisijaribu kuingia hapo.
Now, the ODM party leader Oburu Odinga has called on party members to uphold unity and discipline. Odinga emphasized that ODM remains independent and will not be absorbed by any other political party. He added that the party will engage in negotiations when necessary, but urged members to encourage citizens to register as voters ahead of upcoming elections. Odinga stressed that strengthening the party internally and mobilizing the electorate are crucial steps toward achieving the development agenda.
I want to tell our party that our party is independent. We are not going to be swallowed by any party. We are going to negotiate either to be in the power alone or to be in a coalition government with others. But our own plea, my own plea to our members and supporters is that don't be a supporter. Please be a member. Take membership of the party and encourage those who have not taken IDs, the young people, the Gen Zs, to take their IDs and register as voters and also register as ODM members. This is what I would like to plead with my people and our supporters to do. Let them know that we are fighting very hard to be in government and we must increase our numbers. That is our strength. That is the one we are going to use to negotiate with others. There is nobody who is going to negotiate with you if you are a weakling, if you have not, and in politics, what matters is number.
Division within the ODM leadership in the Western Kenya continue to widen, with a faction allied to the former Kakamega governor calling on party leader Oburu Odinga and his deputy Simba Arati to listen to Wycliffe Oparanya. The group accuses the top party leadership of ignoring Oparanya and mishandling internal affairs in the party. They warn that failure to address the concerns could lead to division and hence further weakening ODM unity in Western Kenya.
Sima tukubali iko shida na uongozi paka ukai chini uache urongo. Sisi tukiwa tumesimama hapa, tumekuwa kwa chama ya ODM kwa muda mrefu. Sisi tumepigia Raila Amolo Odinga kura kwa muda mrefu. Uwezi kuja mkutano kama huu utangaze na binga buye, alafu ruke uende hapo Kakamega utangaze Barasa. Unafanya nani mjinga wewe? Na mimi nataka niambie Oburu Odinga. Oburu Odinga, I want to tell you 3 things. Number 1, we were very loyal to Raila Amolo Odinga. But please, he worked for our loyalty. He respected our loyalty. But please note, our loyalty is not transferable.
Na sisi tutakaa katika ODM. Lakini nikiona yale inaendelea kwa ODM, na mimi nimekuwa karibu sana na mheshimiwa marehemu Raila Amolo Odinga, na usinika sana nikiona wale Mambo ya pesa imeharibu viongozi. Viongozi anaenda hapa, anaongea jambo lingine, akisoka hapa kwa sababu amepewa pesa, kichwa imechanganyika.
And meanwhile, Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah has taken political campaign to parts of Marsabit County in the northern region, rallying residents to back President William Ruto's leadership. Addressing locals during the tour, Ichung'wah urged them to support President William Ruto's development agenda, saying the government has a clear vision to transform Kenya into a globally competitive economy. He maintained that President Ruto's policies and the are people-centered and designed to uplift all Kenyans, stressing that continued support will be a key to achieving economic progress and inclusive development across the country.
Simwesikia pia rais anatuongoza safari ya Singapore. Ile safari ya Singapore ni stadium kama hizi. Sio Muhammad Marsabit muenda Singapore. Hakuna visa mutatafuta tufike Singapore. Hakuna ndege utapanda kwenda Singapore. Singapore itakuja Marsabit, nyinyi muna generate stima hapa inaenda Kenya ingine, si ndio? Ile mpango ya Singapore, mpango ya kusongesha nchi yetu kuwa nchi, baadhi ya nchi zilizostawi, ni kuhakikisha tunaunda stima ya kutosha hata hapa Marsabit na Northern Kenya, muwe na stima ya kutosha ambayo sio stima ya generator ambayo ni expensive. Rais Ruto ako na mpango hana? Si ako na mpango? Ako na mpango wa kazi? Ako na sera anatuuzia? Ako na manifesto anatekeleza? Mutatembea na yeye? Anaendelea kutekeleza manifesto yake? Ajenge affordable housing, akina mama wajengewe masoko, vijana wajengewe stadium, Northern Kenya mpate stima, barabara za lami kama hii itakuja hapa mpate, na maji pia. Nyinyi mnajua tumekuwa na dams mingi, ikiwemo Badasa Dam ambazo zilikuwa miaka zaidi ya 15 iliisha. Kweli si kweli? Kwa mpango ambao Rais William Ruto ametuwekea, ile kazi mnasikia inaendelea Nairobi ya kuuza hisa za kampuni za serikali, ni kuhakikisha hizo pesa zimetumiwa ili kuhakikisha dam kama Badasa Dam na dam zingine zilizo hapa Northern Kenya zimejengwa zikakamilika, ili muweze kutoa chakula pia ya kujilisha na kuuzia Wakenya wengine. Hata hapa Marsabit nyinyi ni watu wa mlima. Si nyinyi ni watu wa mlima? Si milima imejaa hapa Marsabit? Na nyinyi watu ya mlima munasema ni 2 term. Hata huko kwa ile mlima ya Mount Kenya tunasema ni 2, na tunasema ni 2 term, sio tu sababu ya kusema mambo ya kisiasa. Tunasema ni 2 term sababu ile kazi mnaona ikiendelea hapa Marsabit. Stadium kama hii mmeambiwa kijana yetu, mtoto wenyu Nur anawasaidia kujenga hapa kupitia kwa serikali ya William Ruto. Ni kazi ambayo inaendelea kwa county zote kwa nchi ya Kenya. Stadia kama hizi zinajengwa, affordable housing inajengwa. Mwezi huu Rais William Ruto ameongoza kuajiri walimu wengine 24,000, tufikisha walimu 1,100 kwa muda wa miaka 3. Serikali ya Rais William Ruto wameajiri walimu 1,100.
Now, MP Badi Twalib has defended Minority Leader Junet Mohamed following criticism from a section of ODM leaders who claim he let down the late Raila Odinga. Twalib dismissed the claims as a political witch hunt driven by internal power struggles within ODM. He maintained that Raila Odinga would not have entrusted Junet with the Minority Leader position if he betrayed him.
Leo wanaosema kwa ODM ulipoteza uchaguzi kwa ajili ya Junet. Jambo la maajabu ni kwa kuwa aliyekuwa presidential candidate alikuwa Raila. Vipi mtu alipotezewa uongozi ndio amwamini yule ambaye watu leo wanasema yeye ndo alifanya akapoteza, akampatia minority leader. Mtu kama ingekuwa ameshinda, ingelikuwa leo Junet ni hero. Leo kwa vile watu mambo yamekwenda si ndivyo sivyo, leo wanamweka msalabani Junet Mohamed. Watu wakome.
And in Kisii, religious and community leaders have warned politicians against blaming or attacking school principals over students' academic performance. They said such actions disrupt learning and undermine stability within schools. The warning follows the release of 2025 KCSE exam results, which show varying performance across the country. Leaders now emphasize that public criticism of school management could create fear among principals and teachers, negatively affecting academic progress.
Examinations and other church activities within our sponsored schools. Some persons wanting to appear like they are fighting for education, but anyhow trying to tarnish our schools in the manner that they didn't perform very well in the examinations. Play your politics somewhere where your politics will be valid. Otherwise, at the school and in educational matters, please keep off. This education has enough stakes to deal with issues in a school. We have our county director of education, sub-county directors are there, the sponsors are there.
What I can advise on education, our parents, even if the responsibility is on the government, let us as parents, support education. We are given everything, including admission, including everything. Then you request for transport to take your daughter, your son, to another school. Where are we taking the nation?
These are our MPs. If there is money that can be set aside for purpose of supporting school development and also the children in school, we request that they do so. In fact, we know that our politicians are able and they have the goodwill they can support.
Now, elders and security officials from Isiolo, Wajir and Garissa counties have met in Isiolo to discuss peace and security as drought continues to strain the communities in the northern Kenya. The inter-community meeting focused on preventing potential clashes fueled by competition over pasture and water resources. Participants agreed on the need to strengthen dialogue, conflict resolution in order to maintain stability in the region during the ongoing dry season.
There's always tensions due to resource conflict, and this is one of the measures the government is putting in place. As a way forward, we have formed a small committee, and that committee will work on the way forward on the issues that have been raised by both parties to ensure that those issues are escalated. We have planned also a meeting as a follow-up so that in the event that there are issues that have not been addressed, then they get addressed. Today also we are flagging off food distribution as mentioned by the DCC for the communities of this Sericho ward.
Wageni wakiingia wanakuja wanapata wenyeji, wanakaa pamoja kama jirani, wanaelezana tutafuga wapi, tutatafuta maji wapi na ni kwa muda gani tutafanya hivyo. Na nipate nafasi hii kushukuru shirika la NDMA ambalo ni la kiserikali kwa sababu wamekuja na sisi, wametusaidia safari nyingi sana kufanya mikutano ya amani, na siku ya leo pia tumepata msaada kubwa sana wa chakula.
Now, residents of Kitutu Central in Kisii County have called on the national government to reopen the Coca-Cola plant that has been shut for over a decade. The closure left hundreds of workers without livelihoods, and the residents now want President William Ruto to reconsider reviving the once thriving beverage factory, highlighting the economic impact the shutdown has led to the area. Locals now argue that reopening the plant would restore jobs, boost the local economy and provide opportunities for young people seeking employment.
Mimi ndio nimeanzisha hii kampuni wa kuuza uji. Ilikuwa inanisaidia sana. Wakati nilikuwa ninauza uji, sasa ngasomesha watoto maliza shule wakuja kufanya kazi hapa, kampuni ikaenda.
Kampuni ilikuwa nafanya kazi, lakini kwa vile ilifungwa, hatukupata habari ni kwa nini imefungwa.
Bwana President,
tusaidie katika hii Kisii Polders. Hii ndio factory tuko nayo Kisii peke yake. Utusaidie kwa tafadhali kwa hiyo mambo ya Kisii Polders na sisi tupate mahali tunapata kitu tunakula.
Now let us take a quick short break. Don't go too far. Welcome back. The Kamkunji Youth Empowerment Program, which aims to benefit 1,700 young people, has officially started at Kamkunji Technical and Vocational Training Institute. During the launch, the area member of parliament highlighted the importance of vocational training in equipping young people with practical skills. The program, funded through the National Government Constituency Development Fund (NGCDF), will focus on empowering participants with marketable skills to improve their employment prospects.
Mimi nina fahari kubwa kwamba tumeweza kuwasukuma vijana wetu mbele kwa kazi hizi za mkono ambazo zipo wakati wote, na nataka kuambia mmepata fursa nzuri, mmejitahidi, wenyewe ndio mmechagua. Ufundi na ujenzi wa teknolojia ndio itakuwa kitu cha kesho na kesho kutwa. Kwa hivyo mtilie mkazo artificial intelligence, digital training. Technical College hii ina course ya digital training na ICT. ICT center yetu ya California inafanya hivyo hivyo. Hapo Kiambiu, jengo hili litakapomalizika na kufunguliwa, tutakuwa na digital center. Na hapa Airbase tutakapojenga itakuwa na digital center. Nataka mtilie maanani digital training na digital technology na artificial intelligence, kwa sababu hiyo ndiyo maendeleo ya siku zijazo. Tusiachwe nyuma.
And elsewhere, Cabinet Secretary for Trade and Industry, Lee Kinyanjui, has raised concern over slow VAT refunds, saying the backlog is affecting industrial growth and shaking investor confidence. He warned that prolonged delays are straining business finances and forcing some companies to postpone expansion projects. CS Lee urged immediate action to resolve the issue and erase pressure on the private sector.
We are currently working on our business amendment laws that should be getting to Parliament by February when they get back. But ideally, we would want to reduce the VAT for our export companies so that we reduce the burden, the financial burden and the cost of finance to these companies, so that the money that is otherwise held by KRA with every month of returns can now be paid directly, or at least we can reduce that liability, and therefore they can expand.
And in sports, Tusker FC is set to take Kenya Commercial Bank KCB FC this Sunday in the second leg of the Sports Pesa League. The match kicks off at 3 p.m. at Kasarani Annex. The team enters the fixture under pressure after consecutive year opening to AFC Leopards and Bandari FC. Head coach Charles Okere acknowledged the mounting expectations but remains confident that the squad is ready to bounce back.
2026, we have started on a slow note. Lost our first match against FC Leopards, lost again against Bandari. So it's a trend that is not that positive for the team. But all in all, we have had chances in training matches to make sure that we get it right in terms of conceding goals. It's an area that we have to improve on. Again, we are getting chances to score, but we are not utilizing them to the maximum. So for us is to prioritize on those areas. We have talked with individual players. We have applied individual tactics and of course group tactics in order for us to get those moments right, because it's a moment where if you switch off, you are punished by the opponent. So that
Now, Nai boys have concluded preparation for the CAF Confederation Cup match against Tanzania's Azam FC set for Sunday at Nyayo Stadium. The head coach Salim Ramadhan Ali says the team is focused and ready and that players are motivated.
It was time for us coming back to the Confederation Cup, our third match in the group stage, and I believe that it's one of the crucial matches that we are having this beginning of the season in the year, and I believe the players, they're in a good shape. They are eager to work. They are eager to get their first win in this Confederation Cup, and I believe tomorrow we will have very positive results in our team.
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone, and the mood in the cup is just good, and people are happy. People are psyched up about the game tomorrow, and we are hoping for a good match.
I believe Omale is a quality, and I cannot deny all of us. He's one of the top strikers here in Kenya again, and for us to secure him, it was one of the biggest achievements of Nairobi United. Leave alone that, Nairobi United have been performing very well each and every match. They've been surprising people since last season, and I believe for this year we still want to do that. That's why we've added players like
me. To be a Kenyan footballer is just an amazing journey, and I'm proud of being a Kenyan footballer and part of Kenyan football. So what I can tell to the upcoming players and everyone, just be proud of who you are, and I guess everything is okay.
The last time that not even Nairobi United, all the Kenyan fraternities and fans had this opportunity was 2018 when Gor Mahia were playing in the group stage. And since that time, we've never had a chance. And I believe for this time, Nairobi United have made wonders since the time that they won the NSL. They won the Mozart. And of course, with their courage and effort and ending, I can say the players have worked very hard. And again, tomorrow is not Nairobi United playing. Tomorrow is Kenyan team representing Kenya for this Confederation Cup. I believe when we go to the competition, we don't deal with individuals. They can be very experienced, which they have a plus. And the main thing with Tanzania Football Federation, they have this motivation to the clubs. And of course, the most important thing, they've been playing the Confederation Cup or the CAF competition for more than 5 seasons in a row. So there is a massive experience in the team. And for us, the experience is there for Azam, but for us, if you have a big heart, we have a will to play. And I believe we've been doing that. We played against Wales, which was a club 100 years ago. We played against Wydad. Played very well, of course, lost away. But I believe it's only the 90 minutes will matter tomorrow, and I believe my boys will do it.
We also have experienced players. We also have the CAF Confederation Cup that we just played. We have gathered so many experience. So as we maintain to stick to our target tomorrow, I guess everything will be good tomorrow. We can match them too.
It's not only Nairobi United haven't scored, even Azam they haven't scored. They've lost 2 matches and we've lost 2 matches. But again, it's Wydad we scored. So I believe we have an upper hand that we're playing at home. And for the last 3 matches, one of our colleagues said that Azam scored 6 goals last 6 matches. Even Nairobi United, we've scored even 6 goals last few matches. So I believe it's a competition that we're working very hard tomorrow's match. And with the courage and the energy that the Kenyan will bring tomorrow with the fans, we'll get a good result.
Okay, like you just said about the midfield battle and the experience that I've just endured on the CAF matches. What I can say is it's just a normal game. But what I've learned from all those matches from
And finally, we have come to the end of EBN Weekend Edition News today on 24th of January 2025. Many thanks for watching. My name is Leticia Afandi. Good evening.